Diary of St. Francis de Sales, August 11. If we want to have peace with ourselves, it is advisable to have only one will and one desire: to possess Jesus crucified, maintaining all our powers and faculties, focusing solely on his love. My God, how different is this peace from that which the world gives to its favorites. Worldlings boast of possessing peace, but generally it is a false peace, which ultimately ends in great conflict. Family Sermons. On August 11, 1603, the Duke of Bellegarde, having completed his other affairs, made a general confession with St. Francis de Sales, whom he took as his spiritual father. He begged for rules to follow in the new life he wished to lead, and promised to call him Father, asking that henceforth he would only be addressed as Son. It was precisely for this gentleman that the holy bishop wrote the Guide for General Confession. Moreover, he wrote admirable advice for his spiritual conduct, and letters that showcase the Saint Director's judgment, piety, discretion, and dedication. In one of these letters he said, "Yes, in obedience to me, I will call you my son. But know, once and for all, that out of honor and respectful gratitude, you shall be my Joseph, and out of complacency and affection, my Benjamin." With the honey of this sweetness, the Holy Director distilled in the spirit of the honorable penitent the bitter myrrh of Christian mortification, adjusting everything to his high social position. Reflection, August 11. The entry in the Diary of St. Francis de Sales for August 11 offers a rich meditation on true spiritual peace and guidance in the Christian life. True peace versus worldly peace. St. Francis de Sales begins with an observation about the nature of true peace. He invites us to focus our will and desires on Jesus crucified. This singular devotion promises a genuine inner peace, in stark contrast to the peace the world offers, which he describes as false and often ending in conflict. Sequel spiritual peace. Achieving peace through union with Jesus requires dedication to his love. It is a call to devote our powers and faculties solely to him, suggesting that this dedication will offer us enduring and authentic tranquility. Warrantly peace. The peace of the world is superficial. It is based on temporary pleasures and achievements that do not truly satisfy the human spirit, ultimately leading to unrest and conflict. Spiritual guidance for the Duke of Bellegarde. The account of the Duke of Bellegarde's confession provides an example of how to apply these principles in a concrete life. This confession is not just a common rite. It represents a radical shift in the Duke's life as he seeks a more spiritual life under the guidance of St. Francis de Sales. General confession. The Duke's decision to undergo a general confession and seek spiritual advice is an act of humility and a sincere desire for transformation. St. Francis, upon accepting to be his spiritual father, provides guidance that is not only personalized, but also deeply rooted in genuine spiritual understanding. Spiritual relationship. The correspondence between St. Francis de Sales and the Duke reveals an affectionate and reverent dynamic. The use of terms like father and son symbolizes mutual commitment on the spiritual path, where St. Francis adapts his counsel to the Duke's circumstances, showcasing his ability to blend piety with social insight. Spiritual advice and the art of direction. St. Francis's approach to spiritual direction is notable for its balance between firmness and tenderness. He refers to the respect and affection towards the Duke as a means to strengthen the spiritual relationship, likening it to symbolically rich biblical figures like Joseph and Benjamin. Tailored advice. His advice is not generic, it is tailored to the Duke's high position. It is evident that St. Francis de Sales understood the importance of adapting his teachings to the recipient's reality, thereby ensuring a viable and meaningful spiritual path. Myrrh of mortification. Through the sweetness of his words, St. Francis introduces the concept of Christian mortification, an essential practice for spiritual growth. Mortification here is presented as a tool for true repentance and renewal. Final reflection. In this entry, St. Francis de Sales reminds us of the importance of seeking a peace that transcends the earthly, a peace found in full dedication to God. His interaction with the Duke of Bellegarde serves as a model for how spiritual direction should be personalized, respectful, and adaptive, allowing us to see the beauty of uniting our human will with the divine without losing our humanity. This message resonates as a call to live faithfully a complete and rich spiritual life in constant pursuit of genuine peace through love and repentance.